Hello class 7, we will be doing the chapter Asia from your geography syllabus. We will continue with the climate of Asia. We have done we know the factors that affect or that control the climate of Asia. Today we will learn about the different climatic regions that are found in Asia. So far, we know the factors that control the climatic conditions in the continent of Asia. And when we look at the factors, we know that the vast extent of the continent, the north-south and the east-west extension of the continent influences the climatic types. The interiors of the continent is experiencing a continental type of climate. Again, the presence of high mountains and plateaus prevents the moisture-laden wind from the south to cross the Himalayas and go on the other side, whereas the cold wind from Siberia also cannot reach to the southern parts of Asia. And along with that, we know that there are seasonal changes of the prevailing winds. That is, the winds blow from land to sea during the winter, and during the summers we find that winds blow from sea towards the land. And due to these factors, we find that different climatic types are found in the continent. These three factors actually give rise to different climatic conditions in the continent of Asia. When we look at the climatic types, the first climatic type is the equatorial type of climate. The equatorial type of climate, as the name suggests, is found in the places near the equator. This is the equator, this is the 0-degree equator, and the equatorial type of climate is found between 10 degree north and 10 degrees south. This region of the continent experiences equatorial type of climate. If we look at the places, then we find that in Malaysia, then Indonesia, Sri Lanka, parts of Philippines, these regions we find the equatorial type of climate. Now, what are the characteristics of the equatorial type of climate? We know that the equatorial regions receive the vertical rays of the sun throughout the year, and as a result of it, the temperatures remain high in this region throughout the year. The temperature ranges between 25 to 35 degrees Celsius, and this range of temperature is there throughout the year. We find little variation in the summer and the winter temperatures. And the rainfall is also heavy here. In fact, every afternoon, torrential or heavy rainfall occurs for a short period of time, and this occurs every day throughout the year, and the annual rainfall is about 100 centimeter. And as we don't find a wide range of temperatures, or there is a little difference in the temperature in the summer and the winter months, we can say that there is in fact no change of seasons. So the equatorial climate found in Malaysia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, parts of Philippines, in these areas we find that there is practically no change of seasons. The temperature remains high throughout the year. It ranges between 25 to 35 degrees Celsius, and the rainfall is also heavy throughout the year. Rainfall occurs every afternoon, and it is annually, the annual rainfall is about 100 centimeter. So that is the first type of climate that we find in the continent. The next climatic type we find in the continent is that of the tropical monsoon climate. And as the name suggests, this is found in the regions near the tropic. That is, this is the Tropic of Cancer, and the region and the places which are located near the Tropic of Cancer, here we find the tropical monsoon type of climate. And the places where we find are India, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Thailand, Cambodia, large areas of southern China. In all these regions we find, in all these places we find the tropical monsoon climate. Now, what are the characteristics of the tropical monsoon climate? we find that during summer the temperature ranges from 32 to 35 degrees Celsius. That means the temperature remains quite high, whereas in winter the temperature is from 15 to 22 degrees Celsius. And the summers are hot and rainy, that is rainfall occurs in the summer months. There is also a change, or there is a reversal of the monsoon winds, that is the winds that bring rainfall. They blow from sea towards the land during the summer. That is why rainfall occurs in the summers, whereas during the winters the wind blows from the sea to the from the land to the sea, and as a result the winters are dry, that is rainfall does not occur during this time. And we find that the temperature varies. There is a wide range of temperature, because the temperature is as high as 35 degrees Celsius during the summer months, whereas in winter it drops down to 15 degrees Celsius. The rainfall is also heavy. It ranges from 100 to 200 centimeter. So these are the characteristics of the tropical monsoon type of climate, which is found in these places of the continent of Asia. It is characterized by dry summers and dry winters and rainy summers. That is, rainfall occurs during the summer months, whereas the winters are dry, and there is a variation, or there are differences in temperature in the summer and the winter months is also quite high. So that is the that are the two types of climate that are found in Asia. We have learned about it. The next is the hot desert climate. This hot desert climate is found in the parts of Jordan, Iraq, Iran, and the third desert of India and Pakistan. So these areas, what are the areas? Iraq, Iran. Then we find that it is found in Jordan, and also in parts of, that is the areas of third desert which falls in India and Pakistan. Here we find the hot desert climate. This is Jordan, Iraq, Iran, and this area also we find the hot desert climate. And as the name suggests, the climate is extreme. That is, summers are very hot. The summer temperature ranges between 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, whereas winters are cold and it ranges between 16 to 25 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is very less, is scanty. That means rainfall, the amount of rainfall is very low. It ranges between 10 to 25 centimeter annually, means annual, or in a year the amount of rainfall received by these regions is as low as 10 to 25 centimeter. And due to this high temperature and less rainfall, we find that vegetation mainly consists of thorny bushes and cactus. So that is the hot desert climate which is found in this part of Asia. The tropical monsoon climate is found here, and the equatorial type of climate is found in these parts of the continent. So today we have learnt about the three types of climate that can be found or that can be seen in the continent of Asia.